Almost getting involved in arguments and being aggressive just for the sake of being aggressive, and it's actually quite confronting, and it's a really negative thing to be around.
That is all.
Thank you.
Oh, you had to wonder watching that if they were the couples nominations or just the females nominations. So the nomination bulls have bolted the gate. It's going to be a wild ride tonight, and joining me on the journey will be our very first evictee, Kate. Then 3 housemates will nominate and learn that the vulnerability of voting can make one feel a little naked.
We made a dare, whoever's name they said last, they had to do a dare from the other person, and Big Brother chose me.
Alicia.
Yes.
Andrew.
So now I get to pick a dare.
Where do I put my mic? Hang it on your package.
Do you think you could do with a nice massage?
I think I could do with a lovely massage.
Do you feel like you're at an after party?
I feel like I'm back at my place.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie.
Hey!
Welcome back to Big Brother Live nominations. Our housemates are about to take turns butting heads with the nomination boulder. But before they have that pleasure, will you please make welcome someone who knows all too well how swiftly the eviction dart can strike. Yes, Big Brother's first evictee for 2007, Kate. Look at you!
I know.
You look fabulous.
I know, because I saw your hairdresser.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she was great. So.
She's fired now. Never mind. Now, you have had 4 hours sleep.
Yes.
And you've had interviews all morning. How were they?
Yeah, really good. Everyone was so positive and sort of amped up about everything and really excited. So it was great to be able to share my story with everyone. It was really fun.
Anything difficult or too
yeah,
hard
lots
to handle?
of difficult stuff, but that's all right. I'm the sort of girl who can handle all that sort of thing.
Can you give people examples or like?
Oh, I mean, yeah, a lot of the reaction to my first week in the house was very negative. Like because I was kind of aggressive and really under a lot of emotional pressure, everyone concentrated on that. Plus the story with my baby, everyone wanted to know about that, but I was really happy to share that story. So.
And you're feeling fine tonight?
Feeling great.
Great.
Yeah.
And actually, you're on with Mike late tonight.
So I'm going to have another late one, but that's fine, you know.
Oh,
we'll be
dear,
right.
good luck.
I've had a lot of caffeine, which is good after being on that vegan diet in the house.
You lost so much weight.
I know, aren't I? Like a bombshell now. It's great.
How much did you lose?
I have no idea, but probably about 5 kilos, I reckon.
In 2 weeks, the Big Brother diet.
But and I've got no boobs left. They've gone.
You've still got boobs.
Yeah, that's the push-up bra. Thank you.
Right,
you know. But like, it was good. We all lost weight, and everyone was going, oh. It's really good, except for the muscle bound boys were really freaking out and just eating hunks of tofu to get all the protein.
Yeah, the boys often lose a lot.
Yeah.
But you are here, madam, who can obviously talk a lot, to help us with the noms. So should we start with the nominations right now?
Yes.
All right. The first one for right now is Zoran. I know that doesn't make sense. We've already had one. But Zoran has got to nominate. Now, last week, Magician Zoran nominated Bodhi for behaving like a 12-year-old, and Alicia because he just can't talk to her. So I wonder what nomination rabbit Zoran will pull out of this hat. Let's take a look right now, going to the diary room.
Zoran, who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
I'm going to nominate 2 points to Bodhi again. Once again, I think our personalities are a little bit different. He's on one side, I'm on the other side. I tend to find that he can come across as, again, maybe this time a bit rude. For example, I really don't like the way he interrupts me with conversations with other people. An example was that with Susanna, when we were doing the fish task. He did that quite a few times, which annoyed me. Also, I find him a little inconsiderate, especially at night time when people are trying to sleep.
This is the 2nd week in a row. Why haven't you confronted him?
I don't know. I don't want to confront him just because I think he's competitive, and if I confront him, he might change and other people might start to like him. So I'm kind of using it as more of a strategy, not to tell him so he starts annoying other people as well.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction and why?
I'll probably have to go with Emma. I've had to try to have a few conversations with her a few times just to kind of open up and get more comfortable with her, but I tend to find that
You're running out of time and you still haven't given your nomination. Get to the point.
She hasn't opened up to me yet, and I find it quite aggravating. It's been 2 weeks and she hasn't opened up to me yet, and I think she's under the radar. I think she's going under the radar, trying to avoid other people to not get nominated. She's found a small group and she's happy with that, and she's not trying with other people, and I'm one of them, and I don't like that.
That is all.
Thank you.
Susanna, to the diary room.
Yeah, Susanna.
Go, Susie.
Young girl.
Susanna,
Yes, big brother.
who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
For 2 points, I nominate Bodhi. He talks in the middle of the night to TJ and keeps me awake, which I find really inconsiderate. He knows I hate bugs, and he came into the bedroom the other day and threw a massive black beetle straight at Emma and I, which landed on my bed, and then he refused to remove it when I asked him to, and I'm quite fearful of those. And lastly, the other night when he was drinking, he was chanting at people, to couples in the house to pash, and then gestured to me that I should kiss a guy in the house, which I found really disrespectful considering I'm in a relationship.
Accepted. Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction and why?
I nominate Alicia. Again, when I speak to her, she often just cuts me off and looks away or walks away from me, which I find incredibly rude. And also, the other night after Kate left, I addressed everybody in the bedroom asking, what we were going to do about bed changes, and she then piped up that it had already been agreed that she had already asked Emma to come and move over without asking anybody else in the group, which I just found really rude. Like, I think that, everybody should be given...
Found it rude or her rude?
I found her rude, and I found it really inconsiderate to me and to others, because I would have liked the option to have chosen if I wanted to move, or maybe somebody else in the house wanted to move over there.
That is all.
Thank you.
I like the Black Beetle nomination myself. Is that a reason to evict someone from the house?
Definitely. He's always pulling those little pranks, Bodhi, I think.
I just think of him as the annoying older brother.
Not the annoying younger brother.
Oh, see, I've only got an older one in my family, so my son being older and annoying. But that's why I think it's funny, but... All right.
It's funny from the outside, but when you've got to live with it 24 hours a day and you can't get away because you're locked in, it gets a little bit much. But he's all right, Bodhi. He's
funny
a lovable
to watch.
rogue.
Funny to watch. OK, up next to be stretched on the nomination rack is Rebecca. Now, last week, Rebecca nominated Bodhi for being inconsiderate and TJ because she makes her feel uncomfortable. Who will teetotaling Rebecca serve her nomination punch to this week?
Rebecca, who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
Tonight I nominate Emma for 2 points. Of all the housemates, I haven't managed to be able to connect with her. I've tried on many occasions to start discussions or to establish some sort of a bond, but I'm feeling, I don't know if there's a barrier or a wall, but...
That's not a valid reason for nomination. Why are you really nominating her?
Well, when we talk, I don't get anything from her. I'm not feeling like she values my friendship, or that she really wants to have me in the house, or she wants to have me as, a friend or an ally or any sort of, I just don't feel like she finds me a valuable member of the household, and she doesn't give me any time. So...
Why haven't you confronted her?
Why haven't I confronted her? I don't feel like I can talk to her. I've tried many times to sort of, get past that feeling, and I haven't been able to.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction and why?
For 1 point, I've nominated Bodhi. We've had discussions about the things that I was concerned about last week, and it still hasn't really changed. She's still being quite inconsiderate, not only to my feelings, he's hurt me this week.
Be specific. What are you nominating him for?
For being inconsiderate of my feelings, and really bypassing any sort of responsibility when it comes to what he says to me. He always wants to be the centre of attention, and, he will say things to me like the other night with Demi. He wanted to be the first one that, she taught this thing to, and, basically discarded the fact that she was in a discussion with me, and he was pushing in between our conversation, and I find that that's quite rude.
Accepted. That is all.
Thank you.
Oh, she gets nervous, doesn't she?
She is.
Is Rebecca a lovely girl?
Lovely. She's